Come on. All right. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Brother Gadog Bar Yahweh at you with another street teaching. In season, out season, as scripture said to do so. Okay. First, I'm gonna start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakakwadash, which means all praise to the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. In the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops of Great Millstone, steer well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. All right. So last week, we left off with, and the week before that was faith, and then the week after that was believing. So we left off with faith and believing. Today we're gonna get into the fear of the Lord, right? Because you gotta have the of the Lord to have faith and believe, right? And let's get straight into it. Hey, because what manner of people are we to be in our holy conversation and godliness, seeing that all this stuff around is going to be burnt up and dissolved, man? Seeing that the element's going to be caught on fire, right? All right, let's get on. Proverbs 9 and 10, start off. Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. And if you get into the book of Job, I can't say what chapter, because I'm still reading it from verbatim. But in the book of Job, it states, I want to say it's between chapter 8 and 10. But it states that with the ancient is wisdom, right? Okay, meaning with the ancient is all knowledge, understanding, right? Righteousness, right? Okay, so for you to get that, you have to fear the Lord, and Lord willing, He give it to you. All right. This is Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So again, as in the book of Job stated that with the ancient is wisdom, with our Abba is wisdom, man, through His only begotten Son, man. That's how you get that wisdom, man. Okay, Lord willing, you get it. It's the Lord willing, the Lord give it to you, because it's all about His will. He can give it to, He can give you something and take it away from you, man. So it's a big humility type thing to first and foremost fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. Because without that fear, you can't move mountains, man. Without that fear, you can't have no rock or no foundation, man. Because you can't have a foundation and not believe in the almighty power that sets your foundation up for you, man, right? And you don't want it to be set on mud, gravel, or anything. You want it to be set on rock, man. Okay. Well, excuse me, gravel is rock and all type of rock ages. But when I mean you want it to be set up on mud or sand, okay? Because without the Lord, your foundation crumbles. You know, and that's why the first thing we always say is call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, because that's all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. First and foremost, for the Heavenly Father setting up prophets to that a lot of times delivered us in the old Zaquan days, right? And He set up prophets He set up prophets in front of us to push the way. Let me get that. All right. Jeremiah 35:15. I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, now all the nations. My servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way. So the prophets have been warning us through the ages. Return from your evil ways, Return to that Abanawa and His only begotten Son, Mashiach Yahweh Shah, man, to return, man, to repent, be ye converted, pursuant to Acts 3:19, man. Okay. And amend your doings, okay, and go not after other powers to serve them, and ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and to your fathers. But ye have not inclined your ear nor hearken unto me. So you Jakes don't want to make inquiry of the Lord. Don't want to give the Lord the praise. Because why? Because y'all have no fear of the Lord. Because y'all don't care about the Lord. You know? Y'all want to always depend on your own ideologies, your own vain opinions. When the Lord is far past ideologies and vain opinions, He surpasses that. I was watching which is about to go to a spiritual rant. I was watching the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves. Okay, and Keanu Reeves was sitting back saying he was basically a extraterrestrial, you know, spiritual talk. He's an extraterrestrial in the movie, and the woman that he was talking to, her husband had died. He was an army engineer. He had died in the military. So the woman was like, I guess she would be the stepmom to the son, the biological son, okay, which was Will Smith's son, Jada Smith. That's who that was in that video. Okay, and in that video, Keanu Reeves said, well, the little boy was like, he was arguing with the stepmom, and he was like, he would have stayed at fault, and she was like, no, I knew your dad. He would have stayed at fault because he was there. You know, she eventually said to Keanu Reeves that he was an engineer and all that stuff. But she was like, no, he would have stayed at fault. So they kind of had a little tit-tat argument. And then Jada Smith asked Keanu Reeves, he asked his name was Klaatu. He asked him, he's like, what should humans do? He's like, what should humans do with a so-called an invasive invasion, right? And Klaatu was like, Keanu Reeves said, he said, would you stay and fight or run? He said, neither. And the dude said, why? He was like, why? He said, because there's nothing you can do. So there's nothing you can do, you Jakes. There's nothing you can do, you heathen. You nations, there's nothing you can do against the Lord, man. But bow down, man. Bend the knee, man. You know, we all seen Game of Thrones, man. The woman with the dragon, man, she was making them bend the knee. Hey, the Lord is doing that, man. We seen him. He's going to make you bend that knee, man. You're going to bend the knee before the end, man. And that's what we know. We seeing it, okay? And that's why we're already bending our knees. That's why we're already giving all praise, honor, and glory due to the Lord for the fear of getting destroyed, for the fear of not obtaining salvation, right? Okay? But you Jakes don't want to hearken, just like Jeremiah 31 stated. 35, Salakia. Jeremiah 35 stated you Jakes don't want to hearken. You know what I'm saying? He sent us prophets rising up early to do his will, right? Okay, and then later on in that movie, another spiritual talk, later on in that movie, Keanu Reeves is like, so the boy wishes his dead army vet father would come and save him. And the woman was like, the boy wishes a lot of things, you know, but alien invasion ain't one of his problems. But that should be our problem, that the Lord is coming back in chariots, man, to cause war, man. Not to lollygag, hug nobody, man. You know, he's coming back to cause war and to deliver his saints, man. His elect. He's eklektos, man. And that's a Greek word for chosen. Okay. And then Keanu Reeves in the movie said, he was like, so you didn't come to help the earth. He said, yeah, I'm a friend of the earth. She's like, but you came to get rid of us. And he was like, yeah. He said, because I've been sitting back. Well, he said, we. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like was spiritual to talking about the Alahayim, basically. The angels. He said, we've been sitting back. Not saying anything, not intervening with your human affairs, and we've been watching y'all destroy the earth. And she was like, we can change. He said, we have sat back and watched y'all for so many decades, so long. He's like, we know that y'all can't change. Just like when he talked to the one dude that was the dude would have been a Moabite, you know what I'm saying? In the biblical terms, he would have been a Moabite, but he was an angel. He was an angelic being because he was just dwelling amongst the humans. And Keanu Reeves was talking to him. This is another spiritual. He was talking to him and was like, what's your final report? And that's why we say, hey, the eyes of the Lord are everywhere, man. His angels are reporting back to him, man. And that's why we say, hey, y'all should be fearing when you got angelic beings watching over the earth for the Lord, man. You got angelic beings going back and telling the Lord what's going on, man. That's a fearful thing, man. And the dude, he was talking to the dude, and Keanu Reeves said, so your final report is they can't change. He said, what's your final report? And the dude was like, they won't change. They are in the he said they are a real problematic species or whatever, or a real, like, he's like a real aggressive species type, you know. He said, so no matter, he said he's seen that part of them, and he also seen the loving part of them. He said, and then so he was like, that's your final report. So he said, I'm about to get the procedures ready. And basically it had to be more than one angelic being on the earth, right? Because he was like, I'm about to you get your stuff together and we gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? And dude was like, I'm not leaving. And he was like, why? You can't stay here. And he's like, I know. He's like, but I choose to. You know, just some other crazy Esau Edom stuff that they wanted to blend up together with it. But the point was, hey, the angels are watching. The point is, the Lord is watching. And the Lord is going to destroy those that destroy the earth. The Lord is going to do away with the wicked, man. Do away with Ra, which is R-I, evil, man. Okay? So I ain't want to just keep running, slunk it. And let me get another one on that. Deuteronomy 18:18. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren. So from among our brethren, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, man. We of the men, right? The Lord's going to raise up prophets or a prophet to us, man. We're not going to have no damn heathens being our prophets, man. That's never going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? That's happening to Jake right now because Jake want to worship Allah, Buddha. You know, Jake say he a Moor. Jake want to be an Ishmaelite. Jake want to be Chinese. Jake want to be everything except what the Lord chose them to be, man. And that's why we say the curses are real, pertaining to Deuteronomy 28 and also Jeremiah 17, man. That we're going to discontinue from our heritage, man. Even Jeremiah was discontinued from his heritage. Hey, Shalom King, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Bashim, Kakadash, Barakatah. I got to make you moderator because they took down my other channel, so I got to redo all my moderators and everything. So the water tune in. All right. All right, so the Lord's going to raise up prophets or prophet, but they're going to be amongst our kinsmen. They're going to be amongst us, man. You know, they're going to be our kinsmen, our family, right? Of our nation. Okay? From among the brethren, from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth. In his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And that's what he said. He said, eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. And what it say? Lift up thy voice as a trumpet and show Jacob their transgression and the house of Israel their sins, right? All through the scriptures, the Lord telling him his servants to do that. You know, to go prophesy, to go let the nations and his children know what's going on this place, man. In Babylon, you know what I'm saying? When we was in Egypt, okay? When we was in captivity on the Assyrian, under the Medo-Persian Empire, under the Greeks, Okay, under the Romans. It was always servants of the Lord around, man. Okay? And that's why Ezekiel 33 and 33 states that, hey, when this can come to pass, lo, it shall come, then you shall know that prophets have been among you. We had prophets since the beginning, man. Prophets have always been among us, man. And that's why we should fear the Lord, because his eyes are everywhere, right? His eyes are everywhere, seeing the good and the evil. Hey, Bashim Yahushua King, brother Arazakah, Shalom, Tawada for tuning in, Barakatah. All right, the brother Kazak Ban Yahweh got Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, not of the whole world, of Israel, of Yasha'Allah, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression, perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall. So as a wall ready to fall, as a barrier ready to fall, man, right? Swelling out in a high wall whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant. So Lord's getting ready to break Jake down. He's getting ready to break this place down with Jake, right? Because Jake don't want to hearken. All right, so what for the LC Pop? All right, same brother. 2nd Ezra 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. The Lord said over and over that he's going to put the words of prophecy in the mouth of his people to come out and speak the truth. Not to speak vanity or lies, but to speak the truth that's in black and white, that's in the Bible. Not pertaining to what history says, but pertaining to the real Hebrew and whatever Greek origin that the word is pertaining to, right? Because certain words you have to go into don't mean what the English word means, you know? And that's why that's another reason to fear the Lord, that he can put so much slang in the Bible that he don't want people to get it, but he want his elect to get it, man. That you got to fear somebody like that, man. You know? What it says in Proverbs 1, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge and wisdom, right? But fools despise instruction, okay? Hey, and our instruction is to know what the hell we talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you believe, regardless if you have harsh words, regardless of anything, man. We're going to do what the Lord told us to do, man. Point blank, period. All right. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And as you read in the book of Revelation, it also says, for he is faithful and true, right? Wasn't Yahushua the word made flesh, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus Christ? Okay? So, hey, this is the word of the Lord made flesh, and he died for us, man. It was the Abanawa's words, man, that's always going to endure throughout the ages, forever and ever, right? For a perpetual, long time, right? All right. Same brother. 2nd Ezra 15 and 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, that speak against thee. All right, so let not them that trouble thee, which are these nations that trouble his children. We don't supposed to fear them. We don't supposed to let their imaginations against us make us fall out, right? Hey, Shalom King, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash, Barakatah. Hey, the one for you brothers tuning in, I can make y'all my moderators. If I'm not mistaken, Mashiach Arazakah is already my moderator. As one of them, so I can just, when I get done with this street teaching, I can go in and do that. So the one tuning in, brothers. All right, same brother. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh, not fear man. Fear Yahweh and keep the commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. So if you say you're a man of the Lord, hey, just like the brother Zion Yasha'Allah said in his live camp, all men ain't gonna be prophets. All of them ain't gonna be teachers, but they will get obtain that salvation that is in Mashiach Yahweh Shah. And if I'm not mistaken, that's in the book of Timothy, 1st or 2nd Timothy. All right, because you know, it's for the elect's sake, man. If they're doing the things that the Lord asked of them, Lord willing, they obtain that salvation, right? You know, so they're keeping the dietary laws to the best of their ability, watching the videos, sharing the videos, doing things that as a duty for a man to do, as a job, right? But this to us, this is a job. This is a full-time job before our earthly job, right? To preach the gospel, to preach the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. Right? Regardless if people hear it or forbear, man. And that's our fear. Okay? That's our duty. First and foremost, to fear the Lord. And that's what this is about. To fear the Lord. so that you may in your household may attain salvation, Lord willing. To fear the Lord, that you can overcome anything, that you can jump over obstacles, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, man. It's all about fearing the Lord, man. And it's all about the elect, man. Point blank period, man. You can't fear the Lord and then you can't not fear the Lord and then think you're part of the elect, man. That's not happening, right? You have to show your fear and your diligence, right? All right, same brother. Verse 14. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And that's beautiful because the Lord is saying all. He's saying the good, he's saying the tawab, and he's saying the ra, the good and the evil, man. So he's saying the tawab, wa, ra. He's saying the good and the evil. He's saying both. You can't hide. There's no secret place that you can hide. There's no secret cave you can go into to hide from the Lord, to hide from the eyes of the Lord. Then it say, Slankio, I don't want to butcher it, but it says, the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. That's pretty bright, man. Where can you hide? You can't even hide behind a stone or bury yourself in the ground without the Lord being able to see you, right? He got like that Superman X-ray vision, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, call Allah y'all about y'all shot, man. Right? All right, same brother. 1 Peter 4:17. 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, it didn't say the whole world, it said at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? So what is the end of y'all that obey not, that fear not the Lord? All right? Destruction. You're going to perish. All right? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, which is the elect, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Nowhere. They ain't going to appear. Because if the righteous be scarcely saved, it's going to be a lot of evil, a lot of evil people dying, man. A lot of wicked doers dying. A lot of wicked doers being cut off in the land. Right? All right, verse 19, same brother. Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit to keeping of their souls to him in well-doing. And what is our well-doing in keeping our soul, right? Keeping law, statute, commandments, praying, fasting, being diligent, doing the things that were taught before us that we're learning, right? And being apt to teach. If we're men of the Lord, if we're his servants, the prophets, if we're saying we're messengers of the Lord, and being unmovable in our faith, man, right? And the well-doing as unto a faithful creator, because the Lord, and he's gonna be a faithful creator, regardless if you believe he's faithful or not, man. He the one created us. Why wouldn't he be faithful? Right? All right, this is brother Mashiach on Arazakah. Shalom, brother. 2 Timothy 4:2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. So we supposed to be out here, hey, being long suffering. It's cold as shit. We're supposed to be out here. It's raining. We still supposed to be out here. It's a thunderstorm. Look, we're still supposed to be out here, right? Long suffering, right? Because this shit ain't gonna be able. We can't compare this bullshit to what the Lord went through, what the only begotten Son went through. This is nothing. You know, we should be willing to maybe get some frostbite, or maybe have some amputated for the Lord's sake. And don't go literally do that, but in a sense, we should be. That's how unmovable we should be, man, for the fear of the Lord, man, and His only begotten Son, man, so that we may attain salvation, man. Because He got whipped, beat on, and it was for hours. It wasn't just for no little bitty couple minutes when you like how Jake get to fighting, and then next day the Jake come back fighting. No, he got beat on, man. He got whipped, man. Crown of thorns put on his head. That's something to be out here preaching about, man. You so-called servants that say y'all servants or y'all messengers of the Lord. You're supposed to be out here like me, like the like-minded brothers on the comment board, like the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men in front of us, right? We supposed to be doing this in like steadiness of them, man, because they're in like steadiness of Yahweh Shai, man, and the prophets that were before them in righteousness, right? So first of all, they fear, man. They fear the Lord. They fear what the Lord can do to them. You know, you're supposed to be able to fear a deity that can okay, let me say this. Like the brother Tazawon, one of our blood brothers. He dwell around if I'm not mistaken, the GMS Cleveland brother, right? He be in our chat, he got in our chat, right? The brother said he made a Yapa statement that it was Esau know what's going on. You Jakes just don't know what's going on. Y'all think every science fiction movie is really talking about science fiction when it's really talking about the Bible and the elect. At the end of the Eternals movie, which is this is a spoiler alert to those who haven't seen it. One of the beings that created the Eternals, he split the sky open, Slunky. He split the sky open, and it was just like the Lord would come in the sky with a big ass chariot or something. He split it open, it was a direct split, and you just see a big ass face, like a big ass celestial being, come down real close to the earth and basically pick up the one eternal female that was trying to date and be like a human, trying to hide herself amongst the humans, because that's what they did, and he took her from the dude. He basically took her. He took everyone that was still there, the ones that didn't want the earth to be destroyed and didn't want to do the will of the one that created them. Okay, so he took them. He took them from that place. And if I'm not mistaken, what I got out of there, he took the Eternals, but he still destroyed the earth. He still eventually destroyed the earth because they didn't do what they was created to do. And if you're not out here doing what you was created to do, to you Israelite man, a lot of us want to be created to be prophets, and a lot of us men want to be being in steadfast manner from the prophets, right? So, hey, first and foremost, they deal with the fear of the Lord, that you can see a being just come down, blink at you. Come on. I told you, didn't I tell your ass? Because that's basically how it was in the Eternals movie. Like, didn't I tell? Come on, bitch, come on. Like, type shit. He's like, bitch, come on. Snatch the ass up. And the dude was like, he was yelling the bitch name. He's like, because he was a human and she was an immortal, for better words. Okay, and it showed the fear right there that if a deity can snatch you away from this place with the instant, no matter how you go out, falling off a cliff, a bear eat you, you get a poisonous snake bite you, a poisonous insect kill you. No matter how you go out, that should show you fear, man. That we supposed to be the apex on the earth, right? But little things that he created can take us out, right? All right, same brother, Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. That's right. Right, that's right, man. We supposed to be showing ourselves to be acceptable to the Lord, right? Showing ourselves that we can be warriors for Him. That choose us, Lord. That's what we're doing as men. Lord, choose us. We want to be your warrior. But first and foremost, they come with fear of the Lord. And just like the brother said, Jonah tried to hide from the Lord, and the Lord still made him go and do what he was commanded to do, right? Right, because the Lord directs our footsteps, man. You can think a nigga think they might be like, oh, I just got away from the Lord. Like a video game. I got away from the Lord, trying to duck off the side behind something. The Lord done grab it. He see you already. He just, where you going, bro? Like how you do your puppy when you about to give your puppy a whooping for pooping somewhere or using the bathroom in the house or something crazy stuff like that. Man, where you going? You can't hide, man. He's gonna find you and still put it. What he do? He put his ass on that boat with them heathen or with them other men. And they was like, bro, when all them waves and stuff went stop, when that storm when they knew they about to die, or they thought they was gonna die, they was asking Jonah like. Y'all can read that. Go into the book of Jonah and read that. They was asking Jonah, when comest thou? Who are you? And he was like, man, I'm a Hebrew. Okay. I'm basically an Israelite. Okay. Jonah. You know what I'm saying? My power is the Alvanawa, the Yahweh. And they was like, bro, hey, they was she like, hey, bro, you gotta go, bro. Cause they know the fear of the Lord. The heathens know the fear of the Lord. They know what our power can do, man. Just like we always state, Egypt ain't been right since we left that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's right. That was beautiful, brother. That was spiritual right there. That's beautiful because that's right. Hey, Shalom King. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kakadash Barakatab. Hey, that was your power right there. Mashiach Ara. Zakat, man. That was your power because that's right, man. He thought he was getting away. Jonah thought he was getting away, man. He thought he was going to run from the Lord. And out of the fear that he didn't want to do what the Lord commanded him, it was out of fear anyways. That's why he was running. But it's even more fearful when you running out of fear and the Lord still be like, nigga, where the fuck you going, nigga? Like, come nigga, bring your ass, nigga. Oh, you want me to destroy the people that you around first? Then still make your ass get swallowed by a whale. Hey, come on now. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Real talk, man. All right, let's go back to the fear of the Lord, man. All right, the water for you, brother, tuning in. I gotta get a lot of moderators back up. So the water for y'all tuning in. Hey, Barak to y'all in your household. All right. So yeah, man, it's a fearful thing to fall to the hands of the Lord, man. All right. All right. This is Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. To do what? To hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the evil way. So we supposed to be hating that shit, man. You don't supposed to be dwelling around a nigga that's doing stuff that's contrary to the Lord. You don't need supposed to be fucking with him. You know? Because guess what? The Lord will destroy your ass with them. Right? And that's a fearful thing. You getting destroyed. What it says, be not unequally yoked with unbelievers. Right? Because hey, guess what? Being equally yoked with them, you're gonna get destroyed with the unbelievers. You can't hey, the Lord ain't separating evil from just because you think you're not evil, but the Lord know you evil, that He gonna give you a pass. Hell no. That's not about to happen, man. Right? And the forward mouth do I hate. So a proudful mouth the Lord hate. Okay? And the pride, hey, how you saying all type of stupid goofy shit. Well, if he's this the first thing, that's how you know Esau eat a problem. The first thing they say, well, if there's a power, where is he? You know, that'd be the first thing they yell. But what it says, even a fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahweh, there is no heavenly Father, there is no power. Right? A fool say that. A fool say that, man. An ignorant, stupid person say that. Right? Say that there is no omnipotent being sit here, they'll crack open the sky and whip the shit out the earth, ass, and your ass. You got to be a damn fool, right? You got to be one of them dogs that can't get right. You know? Yeah, you saying, you know, you got to be one of them type of creatures, man. Them brute beasts that just can't get right. That the Lord made you so feeble that you have none understanding. Okay? And that's fearful. To fall into the hands of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord just bugged you so far the fuck out that you just don't know anymore. You don't know what the fuck is up, what's down. Your controller, your gaming controller is on inverted. Real talk. You know, your gaming controller is on inverted. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake gotta have the right direction. You know, hey, up is up and down is down, but inverted, hey, down is up and up is down. So, hey, y'all ass backwards, man. You know? All right, I'm gonna go to Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and body in hell. Hey man, so you gotta fear the Lord. The Lord said, the 2/3 gonna get destroyed with that fire, and guess what? You're gonna combust and explode. Your soul, everything about you. Everything that you think you know about a soul, about a spirit, the Lord ain't bringing that. You ain't gonna be coming home to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When you get them nukes, you're gonna combust and your spirit gonna get destroyed. The Lord is using that fire because it's gonna be so hot. He's gonna destroy both, right? Which is the second death. Okay, and that's why we like, man, y'all better fear the Lord. But hey, I ain't trying to be here with no oxygen catching on fire. I'm sorry, we breathe in oxygen 24/7, man. That's a scary thing right there. Oxygen. Your oxygen, right, is catching on fire. Like, bro, you got to be boo-boo the fool to be sitting back talking about, hey, World War III ain't finna happen. You got to be boo-boo the fool to sit back and think that you about to establish a kingdom on this side. You got to be boo-boo the fool to be waiting on the next Jordans, man. Point blank, period, man. I don't know what no other way to express it. You like well, what's that one bear? Either yo. I think it's Yogi. I think you got to be fucking Yogi out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to be Yogi. You know? Straight boo-boo, straight goofy as hell. But want to debate every damn thing. Want to debate the existence of the Israelite. Want to debate your own heritage. Want to debate who the Lord is. Okay? Want to debate if the Maxine is good or not good for you? Want to debate if the Jordans or the Nikes are better for you? Fuckers gotta die. Y'all have to fucking die. Excuse my friend, but y'all gotta go, man. We sick of smelling y'all. We sick of hearing about y'all, and we're tired of y'all, man. You know, and y'all take that how y'all want to take that. You know, y'all heard like we saying this place smell like shit. Like I always say, I always express that. Smell like shit. You know, and then we got a kingdom coming. Hey, Micah 2:10 states, depart, for this is not your rest. So we know what's going on. We know what's finna happen. If it's telling you a future event is about to happen, he's saying depart from this place. Don't get destroyed. Man. But you jakes out here don't want to fear the Lord. You know, walk up and down the street all day long playing. Y'all said the Lord had a nuke when y'all seen him, right? That's what y'all gonna be saying, man. Man, the Lord had a nuke when we seen him. He had nukes when we seen him, man. You ain't better dodge just like niggas can't dodge AKMs, AWMs. You ain't gonna be able to dodge them nukes, man. You ain't gonna be able to jump into no damn lake like you running from a swarm of killer bees, man. Cause hey, guess what? Killer bees just wait on you. They just swarm above your head and wait on you to come up for air and they start stinging you again, man. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Cause like, when them nukes hit that water, the ocean is gonna, all that shit gonna evaporate, man. You gonna be like a fucking flopping fish breathing for air in the fire. You know? Looking like one of them damn SpongeBob SquarePants commercials just flopping the fuck around, man. You know? And we gonna be in the stars, Lord, screaming, call halal your how shimmy y'all shot, man. For y'all being dumbasses, man. All right. In his likeness, Yasha Allah. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not. Or shall the thing formed say of him that framed him or formed him, he had no understanding. So y'all ain't about to be sitting back telling the Lord shit. You ain't about to be sitting back talking, man. Because guess what? All this back talk, all that backlash, the Lord got some whips for that ass. Right? And it's on his way, man. He got scourges and plagues rendered to come out and do things. Right? So now these days, they brute beast king, they don't have no understanding, right? You know, the Lord he made it slanged out just enough for the elect to get it. But he made it slanged out just enough so you dumbasses wouldn't understand it. So you nations and you 2/3 wouldn't get it, man. You know? Because he don't want no niggas in the kingdom. He don't want niggas. You know what I'm saying? Coons, spits, wetbacks. He don't want no savages. None of that shit in the kingdom. You better be a man on this side if you're a man, and you better be a woman on this side if you're a woman, and you better be a child of the Lord if you want salvation, man. There ain't no gray letter. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no in between. You know? As I brought out, when you get into that word from for wisdom, it get into intelligence and stuff, man. You know? So the Lord is gonna have the ones that are intelligent, that are doing the will, that are doing his will to the best of their ability, keeping that, taking all this information in, and not having cognitive dissonance, not seeing it. Because basically, they say seeing it is believing it, but not to Jake. Jake can see that shit and be like, it's like fucking seeing Cujo running at your ass, and you know Cujo got rabies. You done seen the movie. Cujo got rabies, and you just watching this big ass fucking Saint Bernard dog run at you, and you just got shell shocked. You just sitting there like a deer in the headlights, man. It ain't about to be like that, right? Not for the elect, you know. And we sitting back screaming to the top of our lungs every weekend, or you know what I'm saying, whenever the Lord tell us to come out here, you know, like, and you got Jake sitting back, hey, hey, that's what I'm talking about, brother. But you don't never hear him come up and ask you who they are. Who are they on their sign? You know, because they don't know. All right, in his likeness, Yasha Allah, Isaiah 44:8. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Right? The martyr, right? Which means witness. Right? Is there power beside me? Yea, there is no power, I know not any. So ain't no power beside the Lord. Lord ain't got nobody, no power that he about to give away his power to, but his only begotten son. when it's in his due time, and his son don't even know when he's going to receive that power. He just know he got to be diligent himself. His son know that he done did things that obtained him to come back to the Father and to be waiting on the Father. Like the scripture say, wait ye on the Lord, right? Till he raise up to go against the prey, right? And that's in, if I'm not mistaken, that's in Joel 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Salakia, Zephaniah 3. Salakia. That's in the book of Zephaniah. All right. Same brother, Ecclesiastes 9:17. The words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that rules among fools. So you ain't about to hear nothing that's coming out of fool's mouth, because there's nothing coming out of his mouth but foolery. Ignorance. Okay? Something that can't help you. Something that is not gonna get you salvation, man. So hey, wise men sit back. Hey, what do an owl do, man? An owl sit back and see you before you see him. Before he hit that who, he gonna see you. Right? An owl can turn his head 360 degrees. But because something about their vertebrae and their spine and stuff, man, is good for them so they don't get attacked from behind, right? This is something that the Lord got his angels out here on a 360, 24-hour, okay, 360 some days out of the year, right? Watching, going in and out the earth. Hey, Lord, this nigga down there doing this. Hey, Lord, this nigga down here. Hey, Lord. Hey, well, this Israelite is righteous, Lord. Hey, Lord, that Israelite ain't. Hey, Lord, this Israelite. No. Hey, Lord, the nation's doing this. Hey, Lord, that's what's going on, man. That's a fearful thing. I mean, we gotta fear that. That's fearful. We can't do. We done seen these people, these nations trying to shoot at the chariots of the Lord. Hey, you can't hit no chariot. They're light, man. They're so far beyond the Esau technology, man. So far beyond, man. Hey, we can't even imagine, man. You know, you blink your eye, a chariot disappear on your ass. That's fast, man. Hey, and that's why the Lord say, in the book of Corinthians, 1st or 2nd Corinthians, chapter 15, if I'm not mistaken, he said, in a twinkling of an eye, right? In a twinkling of an eye. So as soon as you blink your eye, dog, the elect, hey, guess what? We gonna all see the news. The elect gonna get delivered within a twinkling of an eye. Man, you tell you'll see a person that you think when the elect get delivered, you blink your eye and nuke hit your ass right in the face, man. And that's how fast it's gonna be. It says in Revelation 8, if I'm not mistaken, it says within 1 hour Babylon will be destroyed. Right? So hey, that's a fearful thing. The Lord is about to burn this place the hell up, man. And those of you that want to stay in your ways, those of you that's Israelites and don't want to come out, don't want to come home, you're gonna burn with your master. Right? All right, verse 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war. That's right. But one sinner destroys much good. So, hey, they say a rotten apple spoiled a bunch, right? So one sinner can turn. If the Lord don't want that want to be servant or that slothful servant, he can turn that slothful servant into a wicked servant or evil servant, and just to be fit for destruction. He could have been doing everything else right and then just fell out because the Lord wanted it, and because the Lord didn't feel like he wanted him anymore. The Lord didn't, well, not the Lord feeling, but the Lord didn't want him anymore, man. Because Lord don't have to feel anything, you know. He can do whatever he want, man. You know, you can have some people in this thing saying they for the Lord and they fall out because they deep down in they psyche, in their mind, their lab, they don't fear the Lord. They don't care about the Lord. All right, let's launch on that, Rat. So you gotta fear the one that can destroy your body and soul, man. Right? This is Job 28 and 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord is wisdom, Salakia. And to depart from Ra, to depart from evil, is understanding, man. And when you get into that word from understanding, it gets into knowledge, wisdom. Okay, it gets into them same words like going hand in hand. Wisdom and understanding is going hand in hand, man. You know, perception, right? Discernment, right? Okay. Salakia. The brother brought that out. Psalms 33 and 8. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. Right? So what's going on right now? They standing in awe of the Lord, man. They saying it, the Lord ain't playing. Lord is not playing. You know, Lord, boy, the Lord make you swerve and miss a squirrel like that squirrel commercial when the squirrels be dabbing each other up and the other person have a car wreck. Man, the Lord make you swerve and miss some squirrels just so you can run into a tree. Right? That's fearful, man. You know, Lord ain't no joke. Anybody be sitting playing with you, you know, trying to over and over tell you the right things to do. All right. On this Proverbs 14:27, the fear of the Lord is a fountain of life. Is a what? Fountain of life. So meaning that fountain of life is immortality. Okay. To depart from the snares of death. And what's the snares of death, man? Sin. For the wages of sin is death. Right? That's Romans 6:23. Hey, what says it on 1 John 3:4? Sin is the transgression of the law. Right? Okay, so you have to think about, you got to really self-analyze to know where you stand in this thing, to know if you're with the Lord or not, man. All right. Virgin Island Straight Gate. Shalom, brother. 1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So you gotta have wisdom. The fear of the Lord is wisdom. Hey, that's instruction, right? Fools don't have discernment. They don't have righteousness dwelling in them. So they don't understand that they're so natural and the Lord is spiritual. They ain't gonna never be able to understand the spiritual things. They ain't gonna never be able to walk in spirituality because they're so carnal. They're so earthly, man. And it says what it says, I don't want to butcher it, but carnality is enmity with the Lord, right? Okay, because I mean it's opposite of the Lord. So if you're carnal, man, you're opposite of the Lord, right? Hey, Shalom Gashan 72. Yahal Bashim Yahal Bashim Krakadosh Brakatah. The water for tuning in, y'all brothers. All right, same brother, Virgin Island Straight Gate. John 14:17. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. No, they can't receive the spirit of truth. Why? Because there is no light in the world. What did the Lord say? If I'm not mistaken, in the book of John, he said, hey, if the world hates you, just know it hated me before it hated you. But fear, it said, it's like I don't want to butcher, it says, fear not, for I have overcome the world. It's like I paraphrase that. But the Lord overcame. Hey, so we shouldn't be worried about this side, man. We shouldn't be worried about the things that are happening on the side. We should be setting off our sound mind on salvation, man. And to be apt to teach, to be men, and to finish the movie, man. Finish this movie that's gonna finish regardless if you believe or not, man. Right? All right, because it seeth him not, right? Because the world don't see the Lord. So this age don't see the Lord. All they see is the evil taking over. They seeing all this evil stuff, and they think the evil is outweighing the Lord. But the Lord control good and evil, man. He's the Hala Shadia, man. Read Isaiah 45, man. Light and darkness, man. He control both, man. So the world don't receive him. This age don't receive him because they don't see him. You know what I'm saying? But we don't see him when we receive him. Lord willing, we probably in that number. All right. Because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, with his saints, man, and shall be in you. And that's right, man. And how's he in us, man? Through the law, statutes, commandments, man. Through us learning, trying to convert our mind over. Acts 3:19, as I brought out earlier. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do the things that are obtaining to salvation, that are worthy of salvation, right? All right. The brother Gashan 72, Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded, at the water, brother, that's what I'm talking about. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So, hey, life is immortality and peace, right? Why? Okay, because we fear the Lord. We flee that carnal aspect of ourselves, man. And we try to dwell amongst the spiritual. which is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? Verse 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh. So a carnal mind ain't subject to its lawlessness, man. It's not subject to powers. It's not subject to a deity. Okay, it's subject to earthly things that it can touch, see with the five senses, man. Not the unseen, right? It's not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. That's right, man. Hey, Shalom, Adam, Nana. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kakadash Brakatah. All right. Brother in his likeness, Yashala, John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. That's right. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So they are spirit and they are immortality, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you obtain that, man. So you can't get the spirit without having fear of the Lord. You know, you can't receive anything without fearing the Lord first. Because it says in the book of Proverbs, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. So you have to fear the Lord to receive or get anything from the Lord. You can't say you fear the Lord and not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. It's not happening, man. You can't say you believe in the Lord and you're not doing the things that are asked of, man. That's not happening, man. You know, you're just a walking vessel fit for destruction, man. All right. Proverbs 6:16-4 from Mashiach Arzikah. The Lord have the Lord have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, man. So the Lord is just holding the evil ones for the day of destruction, for his wrath, for his evil for his indignation that he's going to bring upon this age, man. Right? Same brother, Galatians 5:25. If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. So if you say you live in the spirit, you sort of walk in the spirit. If you say you believe in the Lord, you sort of believe in the law, statutes, commandments, and walk in the law, statutes, commandments. Hey, in the book of James, it says, be ye doers of the word, not just hearers only, right? Show your faith. I will show my faith by my works, right? Because to believe, you got to show action, man. To have faith, you have to show that action, man. You know? Hey, a beautiful scripture. Hey, Adam Nana, Philippians 1:27. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Mashiach, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs. So again, it get back to me, the water for that precept, get back to me saying, hey man, the angels of the Lord are reporting back to him, man. So hey, the Lord he's knowing what you're doing. He's knowing the evil that you're doing, he's knowing the good that you're doing, man. The tawab that you're doing, why? The rod that you're doing, man. He's gonna know both, man. If you're trying to be an in-between character, he's gonna know it. If you're trying to be one of them in-between villains like on these superhero videos, hey, you just waiting on that lake of fire, man. You know, because there ain't no in-between with the Lord, man. Point blank, period, man. So yeah, throw out for that precept. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't see the Lord being around us, right? He's absent from us. He's not around us. But we still want him to know of our affairs that hey, we're down here doing the best that we can. Wholeheartedly, the best that we can, that we may attain salvation, man. And that's what it's about. It's not about your feelings, about hey, what you think the Lord understand about you. Okay, it's about what you doing for the Lord, man, to obtain that salvation, man. Because if you ain't doing nothing for the Lord ain't gonna do nothing for you. Point blank, period. And that gets all back to me saying, fear the Lord, man. You have to fear the Lord to obtain something. You have to fear the Lord to obtain that salvation or to get something, to prosper. Fear the Lord, man. And I ain't talking about prospering earthly. I'm talking about prospering spiritually, man. All right. He steadfast in one spirit with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. That's right, man. And that's why we get back to saying, can two walk together? At least they be agreed. You can't have one that don't believe and one that do believe. And it's truth, man. That ain't happening, man. And that's Amos 3:3. Can two walk together? At least they be agreed. So you ain't about to have two Jakes from different camps believing in two different doctrines. It's different, totally different. And they're coming on to one accord. Because even in the Zaquan days, even in the New Testament days, you had like Sakari that believed in one thing. You had the Essenes, okay, that believed one thing. Okay, you had these men. Yeah, you had the ones that follow Yahweh Shai, who had the 100%, man. You know, because if Zechariah them in the Zechariah days would have had 100%, would have been following up the only begotten son. They wouldn't. A lot of them wouldn't have got killed. A lot of them wouldn't have been using the dagger. Okay, a lot of them wouldn't have been wanting to be assassins, right? All right, brother Arizakah, Galatians 5:5. For we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. That's right, and that's a direct correlation with the book of James. Through our walk in the faith, through our spirit, you know what I'm saying, having that spirit of faith, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all through the Lord first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, that he even give you the spirit. But having that faith and believing, man, as I said in my last couple week teachings, right? Hey, faith can move mountains, man. But guess what? Those that's gonna be able to move mountains, those that's gonna be able to go jump over obstacles, they have the fear of the Lord, right? Go on for that for yourself. Same brother, Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. So you gotta walk in the spirit. You gotta walk in the steadfast of Yahweh Shai, man, in the law, statutes, and commandments, man, to not fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. Because you fulfilling that lust of the flesh, hey, man, you ain't gonna make it, man. Verse 17, same brother. For the flesh lusted after the spirit, Slakia. For the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So you can't be in this truth and letting your spirit and letting your flesh whoop your ass, because your flesh gonna overcome you if you do that, man. Men, I'm talking about to you men that's always down in this truth, man. It's not about being down in this truth. Hey, this is a time we're grieving, but we're saying this will be a time of blissfulness and happiness, man. We're saying we're almost home. We're going home. What the hell y'all sad for, man? We finna go home. You know, we finna go home, man. And y'all sad. Y'all always beat down. Y'all spirit always low. And guess what? It's been plenty of brothers that keep that fucking spirit away from us, man. I got a prayer on it. Keep that wicked ass spirit away from us. That spirit of that effeminate ass spirit, man. Cause you down all the time. You know, that's some womanly shit, man. We supposed to be men. We're supposed to be showing if we down. Hey, we know we down. We know what another brother's feeling, man. If that's your brother. Why? Because we supposed to continue in brotherly love, man, according to the book of Hebrews, man. You know, so we know if you're down. We be down. We're down every day, man. But keep that spirit up around us, man. Be a man. Gird up your loins, man. Hold your nuts, man. You know? And that's why we are here, for the fear of the Lord, and first and foremost, for the sake of us being men, that we may attain salvation, man. That we don't get destroyed with you effeminate ones, you 2/3 and stuff, man. All right. I ain't the water for that, brother. That was your pop. Oh, Khan, hey, that's beautiful. Gashan 72. Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Man, you ain't fearing and trembling if you sitting back, being down in spirit all the time. And that's why I had stated, unless you one of them vessels that the Lord just want to just whoop your ass, man. You know, like how he did Job. You could be one of them vessels that the Lord just want to beat the hell up, man. It's just like that. The Lord can do whatever, man. It ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't the Lord's fault that he chose you to beat the shit out of on this earthly side, man. Just because he know he see that potential you have, man. He see your potential, and you sitting back moaning and groaning, man. When you should be moaning and groaning more about our captivity and praising the Lord more, man. Job did it. You know, Job said to some of y'all couldn't go through what he went through. It'll be as the giving up of the ghost, man. And that's why we look at Job and his situation like, man, damn. Okay, we look at his situation. We look at the 3 holy children situation. Job got beat, got all type of boys, got stuff, you know what I'm saying, happened to him, lost his family members, man. But he gained all that in the end for being a faithful servant. The 3 holy children got thrown in the fire, didn't get burned. Why? Because their faith, because they girded up their loins, because the Lord chose them to be men, his servants, man. And they didn't forsake him, man. You had Daniel getting thrown in the lion's den. Guess what? He kept his faith. What he do when he went in the lines? He was praying. He was praying. And what they say? They seen somebody else with Daniel, man. The hell y'all hearing y'all feelings for, man? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, you men. Come on. All right? That was beautiful, man. All right, Mashiach Arizikah, Galatians 5:19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lavishness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies. Right? And the Lord, and he's about to cut that flesh out, man, because the flesh is working evil. The flesh worketh evil and has no fear of the Lord. Right? It's not your flesh that fear the Lord, it's the spirit, right? Because the flesh will lead you astray. All right, the Dom Nana, 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. So it get back to me saying throughout that, it get back to me saying that, hey, you gotta have faith, you gotta be believing, just like the brother's been putting up on the comment board, right? On the live chat, they've been telling you, hey, these are the scriptures. This is the way. Walk ye in it, man. Right? Always abound in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. That's right, man. All right. In his likeness, Yasha'alam, 2 Samuel 3:1. Now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. That's what's going on now, man. It's that war, man. We having a spiritual war with the house of Saul, man. If we're part of the house of David, all right, rebuking them, correcting them, trying to get their ass in order. But we know the house of Saul gonna wax worse and worse, gonna grow weaker and weaker, man. Right? War between the house of Saul and the house of David, but the Davidah waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker, man. That's what's going on, man. All right, same brother. Verse 21 today, Galatians 5. Envyings, murderers, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. And that's right, man. And this is the fruits of the Spirit. If you got the fruits of the Spirit, you should be having this. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, man. You know, that's the fruits of the Spirit, man. So if you got to self-analyze, if you're not having that joy that we about to go home, okay, if you're not having that gentleness to teach, you're not having that faith, okay, that goodness of the faith and that gentleness to teach and stuff, hey, man, you ain't got the fruits of the Spirit, man. You got the fruits of the flesh, man. All right, so let's go back to the fear of the Lord. Scam like me. Stop calling my phone. All right. All right, Con, this is Deuteronomy 10:12. Because what did the Lord require of thee? Right? Deuteronomy 10:12. And now, Yasha'alah, what do the Lord, thy power, require of thee? But to fear the Lord, to do what? To fear the Lord, to do what? To fear the Lord, thy power, to walk in all his ways, not to stay away from him, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power, to do what? To serve the Lord thy power, with all thy heart and with all thy soul, man. What it say? Love the Lord with all thy mind, body, soul, lean not on their own understanding, right? All right. All right, this is Psalm 25:14. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him. Is with who? Them that fear him. And he will show them his covenant. So, man, hey, he gonna show immortality to those that fear him. That's those that's walking after the fruits of the Spirit, man. Those that are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Because you Jake said, the Lord know my heart shit ain't gonna get you delivered, man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. The Lord know what the fuck going on. Hell yeah, he know you. You right, yeah, he know you, all right. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna bring a couple more precepts and then I'm gonna close down. Lord willing, this edifying to the elect. All right. This is Proverbs 3:7. Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. So depart from right, man. You gotta fear the Lord. That the Lord is the helper. All right, He's the fortress, right? That strong tower. So yeah, if y'all think He can't help y'all, if you fear Him, y'all think He can't help y'all, then y'all just out. Y'all done, man. Because first and foremost, every man and every woman and every child that feared the Lord, they always prosper, man. And you can read about it all through the scriptures, man. They prosper. They probably went through affliction, but they still prosper in the end. They still gain something in the end, man. And that's what this is about, man. Gaining immortality, man. The fear of the Lord can gain you immortality, man. All right. All right. Psalms 86 and 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord. I will walk in thy way. Damn. I will walk in thy way. Salaki, I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name. Right? And you get into that word for heart is lab, which means the mind. Right? So let me go on down. All right. This Psalms 34:9. Oh, fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. So they ain't gonna want for nothing, man. For them that fear the Lord. They, hey, the ones that get that life and that immortality, that peace, they ain't gonna want for nothing, man. But those of you that don't fear the Lord and don't want that peace in their life, hey, y'all gonna want for a lot. Y'all gonna want for a lot. Y'all gonna want for some water. If you can even think of that, if you even have time to think of that water while you sit on fire, right? All right. All right, Proverbs 19:23. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that has it shall abide satisfied. Whoo, powerful. He shall not be visited with evil, man. And that's what we're saying, man. Hey, if you keep lost that commandments to the best of your ability, Lord willing, you'll attain that salvation, and Lord keep you covered from that evil that he's about to bring on this place, man. Not only me, y'all brothers, y'all sisters, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, man. The man that's been teaching 30 plus years, right? All right. And so, Khan, that's what I had. And Lord willing, this is a street teaching to uplift your soul, man. Lord willing, this to put a little fear in you that, hey, man, the Lord He gonna deliver those that fear Him, man. You know what I'm saying? The ones that He chose to fear Him from the beginning, man. They're gonna be the ones that get salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we are part of that number, man. You know. So, hey, with that, the water for tuning in. Hey, and I'm just close out by giving our praise down and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. All praise to the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. In the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops of great millstones, still well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. Hey, call Halayim Law, Allah no, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Bubakshah, wa abab. Destroy Babylon. Hey, the water tune in until next time. And I'm gonna make y'all brothers my moderators. The water. Hey, Barakatah, Shalom.